Hey Virgo, thanks for coming into your November reading. You are showing up twice here in this reading. Like the Virgo energy is strong and is not disappointing. The first thing I want to do, since they only give me 10 minutes, I've laid out the cards, I've cleared your space, and I would really like to just jump in here because there is a really powerful message. In the focus of the reading, the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. In November, you are rethinking something. You do not have all the information and you are still trying to get clarity on something, because whatever decision you make or however you proceed, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it could end up hurting you more than helping you. With crossing the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, you have a real desire, Virgo, in the month of November to be helpful. You're very practical. You're very grounded. Everything has its category and everything has its place. But one of your passions is to be able to be helpful to others. And you are currently in the month of November thinking of a situation where you really want to help someone and you're not sure how. I think when I look at the past, the Fool in reverse and the Seven of Wands, the inability to set boundaries with people, wanting to help people so bad, it ended up actually hurting you, where you've had to set boundaries with folks because takers love it when you give and takers rarely give back. And unfortunately, you've seen this too many times where you've been extremely generous, caring, and loving, thinking that you were helping someone out, and they took advantage of your kindness. So this is kind of like the situation we're looking at in November. What your higher self is telling you is the Empress in reverse, and again, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So we've got repeating cards here in this spread. I know it makes you feel good, and it gives you a sense of community to be able to reach out to people in need. And your generosity is overflowing. But you're going to be in a situation, Virgo, where you're not going to be able to circumvent someone else's life lesson. And it's going to take way more from you to be able to assist them than it is actually going to help them in the long run. What you can't see is the Four of Wands in reverse and the Hermit. You're kind of using the wisdom. I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo who has been extremely giving and helpful and guiding and advising and trying to help facilitate things for other people, making things happen to the point where you've probably neglected yourself quite a bit. And we can be no better example or witness to the people that we care about the most than by showing them how to care for ourselves. This is a point where Virgo falls short sometimes. I know, because my Venus is in Virgo. And this is the way I love. So you're really rethinking on how the best plan of action would be to actually assist somebody without you having to come out of pocket, without you having to be at a deficit. When I look at the future position, I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Cups in reverse. It is important to remember that you can't circumvent other people's life lessons. And you might be able to prevent a disaster for that person presently, but it's only prolonging it with the Death card in reverse on the bottom of the deck. And again, the Hermit showing up on the bottom of your deck. Sometimes the best thing you can do is allow someone to experience what they're experiencing, as painful as it is to watch. It doesn't mean you've left them out in the cold. Sometimes people have to hit kind of a rock bottom before they see the measure of their own worth and what they're capable of. And if somebody comes swooping them up every time before they land, then they're unable to see what got them to the landing point in the first place. So I pulled a card from the Sacred Traveler's deck, And it's fellow travelers. Support is all around you. I'm really anxious to see how this connects to this reading. Whew, it's been pretty deep. All right. Be open to support and help from others. You don't need to do it alone. Sometimes that support comes from someone you'd least expect. If someone is offering you help, accept it. Trust that your life is guided. Unseen spirit travelers are helping you. Know that you are so very loved in ways that you may not always directly experience. Sharing the journey means that there is support all around you. Blessings from above are showering over your life. You're safe. Angels and spirit guides are real, and their presence is near. They're only a thought away. They are messengers from the Creator, and they all come with immense blessings and love. All is well. Fellow travelers are guiding and supporting to you, and they love you deeply and profoundly. Be still and open your heart to their messages and healing. They'll come to you in soft breezes, rainbows, and feathers that seem to magically appear. Sometimes they'll come in the form of a stranger with a message. These signs let you know that you're going in the right direction and that all is unfolding exactly as it should. Messengers from the Creator come with immense blessings and love. Boy, I hear that. Haven't they said that like 3 times here? I think they're trying to press the point. Be open to receive love from others. You are a healing, loving force for others. It's hard when you, Virgo, are the person who's always helping and being generous. To be the one to allow someone to help you. That's a real difficult thing for you to experience. So I'm going to pull 3 more cards here for you, just for a last piece of advice. I'm going to pause and I'll come right back. All right, Virgo. 6 of Wands in reverse. You may not be feeling seen or appreciated or acknowledged at this time. There's a feeling that someone is just expecting something from you. The Star in reverse. It's almost as though, Virgo, you've come to a point where you have like healed and given and like facilitated all these things for other people that you've really forgotten how to do that for yourself. The time, the energy, and the resources that you've been pouring out, it's really a time to be pulling that back for your own healing. And I feel like with the 2 of Swords in reverse energy, Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck in reverse, you are prolonging a decision that's been a long time coming. Like something has exhausted itself in your life. It's like the bank of Virgo is closed for business, but there's also an anxiety about how you're going to be perceived when you pull back, because you're always showing up. And it's okay. Like literally, Virgo, you have permission to allow people to experience their own karma, their own life contract. It is okay for you to concentrate on you. You do not have to feel guilty about that. In fact, you putting emphasis on other people, and I love your giving, generous heart, but it is prolonging your own blessings. That is what I have for you. And I wish you the best for November, and I will see you in December.